Hello everybody, I'm back, and yes, I know that a lot of you has requested me to do a review of this figure, but to be honest with you, I'm quite lazy, so I chose not to do it until now. But here we have the final Constructicon. This is Studio Series Scrapper from Revenge of the Fallen. And first of all, I'm gonna say that this is my final component of Devastator, which means that I will do another video separately of combining Devastator and the alternate mode. Yes, and I know that I'm the second one who reviewed this because Prime already put on his Devastator review. Then congratulations on him for that. But I try to mix things up differently, and I will show you the reason why I chose to do that. Because our alternate mode are quite different, but yes, they still are based on the same figures. And first of all, this is his vehicle mode. This is a shovel, as I know, and I must say this is a really nice looking vehicle mode because it shows a lot of the mechanical details, and the paint job is incredible. And I will go into the details about the paint job when I go specific. Now let's do it. So with Scrapper here, we have a lot of nice details painted. First is the window. This is all painted in the same blue as all the other Constructicons. There's some more silver painted over here. This is the hinge joint, but it adds a lot of nice ring onto it. The painted details, rather painted on the back, and as you see, this is a really clean and slick bellies of a vehicle, so it doesn't show any problems at all. Bring it up, as you can see, this whole area are painted in the silver, and I really enjoyed that. The wheel rolls perfectly, and this is really nice. This shovels can move up and down just as the real shovel in the real world. And about this details is what I really enjoyed. So we got the two hinge over here, and this as well, because this is actually the arms of the robot mode. So when it moves, so it shows that feel of heavily reinforced machines, and I really enjoy that. We have some tube details over here. This is and some engines, and also like the, I don't know what we call, I don't do construction, I'm sorry about that. We have some ladders as well. So one set here to climb up onto the cockpit. The same goes to this side here. And upon this section here, actually I googled pictures of the shovel before I did this review, and actually there is that extra part, and they use that to form the connection part for Devastator, which is really nice. I really enjoy that details. You can put it up here so it doesn't concern you. This is the two exhaust piping out this section. This will be the engines and everything. And overall, this vehicle mode, it looks really nice, and I really enjoyed it. I really do, because it is a nice add-up piece. So you can display it as a solo figure. It's also nice. Size comparison wise, here we have Scrapper with a deluxe figure. It's a Studio Series Barricade, and another Voyager Decepticons, also Constructicon Rampage. So we can see that they are really in the scale onto with each others, and I really love that. As you see, Scrapper has a really nice mechanical feels that match with the overall of the Decepticons. This is Scrapper with a leader class figure, which is Overload. As you can see, again, the scale are perfect. I really enjoy the scale. So that they have different size in the vehicle mode, but the robot mode has really shows the difference, a lot difference, and that is what I really enjoyed. And now let's get down to transformation. Upon transformation, the first thing you want to do is to remove these two pieces out, so they're connected by this part here and this part here. So I'm going to plug it back, just pull it out, and I'm going to bring it like this so it's easier to use in the future. Now you want to open up this section here, just open up like this. So they are connected by these two tabs over here. These two set, open it out. And now what you want to do at this point is to bring out the arms, and then now you want to untap this wheels over here. So that this looks like a two wheels, but these two wheels actually fake. They are only using it to connect, and I'm fine with that. And now you bring up this whole section down. That will be the leg. Bring this whole section down like so. Now what I want to do now is I want to finish the arms before I did the leg. So at this point you want to bring out these two sections here. They are tapped, so just bring them out, and then you got the arms, and you want to bring down this section over here. After you do that, you turn him over. You want to bring down the chest plate like that. Okay, so now you got to bring out the neck and the head. This is really tight. I don't understand why. Yeah, there we go. Then close back the chest, and you want to tap these two tabs in so it locks the shoulder joint. Go. Rotate. Second one, just plug it in, bring it down, rotate it. Now this hand, you want to turn it like this and bring out the claw. And now let's get to the leg. Upon the leg, what you want to do is to bring this down like that, and then rotate the leg. And now what you want, take this piece, bring it out like that, then actually connect it into like this. Upon doing that, you could now be able to do this, plug it in, and then bring this all down, and then we got a leg finish. And now let's get to the second one. Bring this around, this backward, keep it nice and tidy. This is a little bit hard. Rotate this piece, bring down and connect it. And then you just want to bring out the feet and collapse it up here and stand him up, and we're done. And here we have Scrapper in his robot mode, and I must say that this is a really nice robot figures. The proportions are nice, the movie accuracy is there, and yeah, I just love his design. He's really nice to hold and his body is good. I really enjoy that. And about his left-handed, so he has that cube ball thing to wreck buildings out, and apparently this is not in the vehicle mode, but this is an add-on for his like weaponry, and I like that, the ideas of Decepticons using humanoid technology for weaponry. I really enjoy that ideas. Otherwise, he's a really nice figures and looks really movie accuracy. That is what I love about this figure. If there's a thing that I don't like, it is the right hand, because that it is kind of unbalanced to me, but anyway, it still look nice. Now let's get down to the details of his. First thing I want to show you is the head. I'm gonna zoom it in for you so you can see. Try to get it there. There we go. There we go. And I must say, what the fuck are they doing? This is a very ugly head. His face look like that fat kid in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That German kid. That looks idiotic. It doesn't deserve this body type. I think that with this body type, they at least could have done something better than this face. It looks really flat. It doesn't have any dimension at all. And if there's a thing that I enjoy about this head sculpt, it is the paint. So you get all this nice painted here. This look like the gold color from the Masterpiece Bumblebee. Other than that, it still kept the silver face detailing of all the Decepticons Constructicon. I really enjoy that. Moving up front here, you got some more silver painted details and pipe. Yeah, that is really nice. I already talked to you about the glass. And here as well, you got a lot of painted details here. Up on the leg, nothing more to show because it all show out in the vehicle mode. The arm is interesting, so you have one arm with this claw thingy, and the other arms are wrecking balls. And I enjoy the concept of having the mechanical arms like this, because this just look really nice. I really enjoy that. Same with this arm here, so see, it is really mechanic. You can see a lot of details here. Oh, this ratchet and wheels and engine parts. And the best thing about this is the shoulder piece. It looks really nice with all the silver and the yellow. The color of the plastic is great and the paint goes really well with it. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with any accessories, so what you are seeing him now is all you got from the box. And to me that is fine because he serves a bigger purpose than just this figure himself. Size comparison wise, here we have Scrap Metal as a deluxe class figure and we have Optimus as a same Voyager. So as you can see, there are clearly a difference between Scrap Metal and Scrapper, but then Prime and Scrapper are kind of the same size, but obviously I look at Scrapper and I see him as a lot bigger, and I really enjoy this figure together. It looks really nice on the scaling. So here is Scrapper with Overload, and I'm pretty surprised that he's taller than Overload, but then again Overload has a bigger and wider shoulders, and so yeah, they would look really nice on a gang. I can't wait to take the pictures of every Constructicon as a whole gang. I really like that concept. They look really nice together, and yeah, I'm gonna do that soon. Articulation wise, it has it quite limited. It can only look up that far and down that far due to the neck. The neck is on the hinge joint here. It is really limited because obviously this guy looks like an eagle. Side to side, he can look up to this side and down to this side like that. So yeah, a decent head articulation for such a design like this. His shoulder can move up and down like that. This is the limited range of the arms, but there's actually a thing you can do is I prefer to untap this so he will get like a little bit more movement, and you doesn't necessarily have to put it back because I prefer it look this way. And anyway, this is a rotation, but it's limited due to this pipe over here. So yeah, so this is the double jointed elbow, but it's not really necessary because this is more for transformation, to be honest. You got a swivel here. His hands here can only moving like this, nothing too much about that. The same here, but with this arm you got a longer piece so it can rotate. And this is a gimmick, and this is more for transformation, so you can flip flap it. This can open up and reveal the whole claw. The claw itself can bend it like that for transformation, or you can pose it. This is on only joint here, so it doesn't do anything much. The hips are really limited due to the transformation, so you can only do this. That is the best you can do. And also they got hinge over here instead of here, so that is quite a nice change. Interesting. This is a leg kick to the front and all the way to the back. It is on a swivel joint, so it is really nice. The thighs, you can do some swivel, and this is a bend at the knee, here. Over 90 degrees bend. That is impressive. And you got a foot joint, and this is for transformation. So articulation wise, this guy is quite okay for a virtual figures, but to be honest with you, I don't really care about his articulation that much because I'm gonna combine him into Devastator. So yeah, that could be the review today, and be sure to check out my upcoming Devastator review with some alternate mode, and I hope you enjoy that. And by the way, what do you think of this figure? Like, a lot of people has asked me to say my thought about this figure because they want a different perspective from other reviews. So my thought on the figure is this is a nice and decent figure for a Voyager class, and I would hope nothing more. So he will be a solely good display piece in your collection, or you can buy it to add up the whole Constructicons. Because in my opinions, if I'm gonna get the Constructicon as separate figures, then I would only prefer this guy and Overload, because the other guys I don't really enjoy them that much. And I think that they're gonna release another version of him as Trench from the last night, but about the change I'm not too sure because Trench appears in like 5 seconds of the movie. So that will be my review for today. And don't forget to keep updated on my Devastator video. And that will be for today. So I'll see you guys later, guys. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Press the bell button for notification. And of course, don't forget to ring the bell. And then follow me on Instagram. And that will be it today's guy. TonTon out.